Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hey, Steve, how are you? It's good to see you here. So, anyone here? Just say hello. Anyone else here? I know it's kind of early in the day, isn't it? All right. Let's wait a few more minutes until more people arrive, and then I'll start. I know it's early in the day. Lots of people coming off of work, lunch. Me too. So just say hello if you're here, and then we can get started. I have a lot to cover, but I'll definitely try to do it in less than an hour, so you can get back to your day. Hopefully, it'll be a better day once the webinar is over. Let me know if anyone else is there. Say hello. Type hello in the chat box so I can get started. All right. Well, let's get started then. If you arrive late, you can always watch this on YouTube later on. I think YouTube does record live streams. So this is my first live stream, so please forgive my ignorance about that. All right. So at least Steve chimed in. Thank you, Steve. Everyone else seems to be slow to typing today, I guess. But that's okay. All right. Well, let me start by introducing myself. I am Dr. Darren Wayne, and I am a food scientist, also an immunologist. And I'm one of the few food scientists that are left that actually believes 100% in holistic medicine. Now, holistic medicine means food. It doesn't mean pills of any kind. It doesn't mean drugs. It doesn't mean just eating herbs all day. It means relying on food. And food is, of course, the safest and healthiest medicine. So I have been controversial over the years, of course, not purposely. it seems science fact is not popular these days. As you know, people don't like to hear the truth, especially when a lie is far more comforting and it allows you to fit into society better. And I get that, of course. But you have to make a decision in your life. Do you want to follow the crowd who are all sick, chronically ill? Or do you want to follow real science that controls exactly what is healthy and what is not? This is the science that a lot of people have missed in their lives because nothing around them promotes real science, promotes scientific agendas, right? Like you have to count calories to lose weight. You have to exercise hard to lose weight. You have to take pills to keep healthy. You have to take drugs to prevent death. All that, according to real science, is absolutely false. And like I said, that's not the status quo. So therefore, I am not popular amongst other colleagues who, of course, are on Big Pharma's payroll, or they're on some payroll that controls what their reports or findings say. I am not on anyone's payroll, and I do not get paid to lie to people. I only get paid when I tell the truth and actually help people, and that's really what any doctor should do. But keeping in mind, I am a food scientist and immunologist. I am not a medical doctor. I do not diagnose or treat anything. I simply teach people how to eat and how to find the healthiest food that can actually preserve health, a true prevention. And you'll agree, whether you come from a medical family or not, that the healthier you eat, the healthier you become. That's just common sense. Anyone knows this. So I'm not going to be telling you anything new today, other than providing you important perspectives that no one is willing to share with you. But I am. I do not mind sharing perspectives with you that the masses miss, and I'm going to share them with you today, which will keep you healthy. So here we go. As you know, there are millions of people here who suffer from chronic illnesses and what I believe are symptoms of severe hormonal imbalances. Now, why do I mention hormones? Everyone out there is nutrition this and nutrition that, and exercising this and exercising that. And though those are important, if your hormones are imbalanced, then there's very little nutrition can do for you. Let me explain it to you. I made this for you. I know it looks kind of crude. Sorry about that. You'll see here, it's not a donut, okay? It's a cell. And you see the arrows coming in? A healthy cell that's not bogged down with chronic illness will absorb all the nutrition in the food you consume. And a healthy cell will also expel the waste, as you can see here. This is what a healthy cell does. This is a natural function of a healthy cell. And this is obviously what keeps us living longer, is the more cells you have like this, the longer you live and the healthier you are. But people who are chronically ill, or even on their way to becoming chronically ill, they can have as much nutrition as they want. They can consume 1,000 milligrams, 10,000 milligrams of anything that they want. Of course, it's artificial to begin with, but I don't want to go there right now. Nevertheless, any nutrition that they take in, as you can see here, most of it is expelled or isn't even absorbed at all. This is an unhealthy cell. And the nutrition that does get through, very little waste is actually expelled as well. So what happens? This cell builds up over time, becoming a sick cell. And the more sick cells you have, of course, the more chronically ill you become. So the healthier food you eat, the softer, right, the walls of the cell become, and the more nutrition can be absorbed, and of course, the more waste can be expelled. And this cell can become this cell. There are trillions of cells in your body. Some cells actually replace within 5 days, right? Like your gut cells. Some cells, like in your brain, could take years. But all cells in your body are constantly recycling. And the healthier you eat, of course, the healthier the new cells will become. So I often see people who are chronically ill but feel a difference, a drastic difference within a week. Because thankfully, because your gut cells replace themselves every 5 days, you can see a lot of benefits and results within just a week. People with serious chronic illnesses, everything from of course, digestive disorders, right? We have Crohn's, IBS, to migraines, even cancer, infertility, obviously. I've seen drastic improvement. And once this happens, the most powerful hormones in your body that keep your body healthy actually reactivate. And they start boosting your immune system and expelling all this toxic waste that had built up. And you actually start feeling younger. It's a powerful, powerful result. But very few, unfortunately, get to experience this because, well, they're used to swallowing pills all day long. They're used to eating processed food. They don't know how to eat. They don't know what real nutrition is. They just see a bottle that says 1,000,000 milligrams and boom, they think they're getting all the nutrition. It has to be food. Your body runs on food, and so do your hormones. But see, chronic illness doesn't even happen until first your hormones are imbalanced. This is the only way. So if you want any real health, you have to first balance your hormones. But before you balance your hormones, you have to first start eating food healthy enough to start rejuvenating your cells and boosting your immune system. Then your hormones can finally recover and start regulating everything in your body, including your fat hormones. That's right. Many people don't realize that your fat also has hormones. And there are fat hormones that regulate literally the weight of your body and how much fat you have. And if you talk to any obese person, they always eat unhealthy, or they think they eat healthy, but they really don't. And they're consistently damaging their fat hormones. That's why they remain imbalanced. So you have to start balancing your hormones first. I've seen people go to the gym half as much with twice the results because they balance their hormones first. That's the key. Doing any kind of diet or exercise before you first balance your hormones is literally like paddling upstream. Sure, a few might make it, but boy, most will not. It's just so hard. It's so difficult. Have you ever tried paddling upstream against a strong current? That really takes it out of you. So balance your hormones first, and then you'll see that achieving your health goals will be 10 times easier, 100 times easier. You'll be shocked at how quickly your symptoms improve when you start balancing your hormones. Focus on your hormones. Don't focus on anything else. Everything else will take care of itself once your hormones are balanced. This is the key. So, how long did it take me to understand this concept between a healthy cell and an unhealthy cell? I actually knew this when I was a child. My mother explained it to me this way. And of course, over time, I made it my own. And I've seen this process happen thousands of times to thousands of chronically ill men, women, and children, even newborns. And it's literally a miracle when you watch people heal in days. It doesn't take that long. You just have to find the food healthy enough that can actually go from this cell to this cell. You have to be consistent, obviously. You wouldn't ever exercise just once and then expect results, would you? You have to be consistent. Well, so does eating healthy. You have to consistently eat healthy. Now, notice I said eat healthy, and I didn't say, buy more supplements. Food is not a supplement. Food is life. And life should never be a supplement to life. And nutrition only comes from real food. Let me rephrase that. Real nutrition only comes from real food. It's so important to know this. You could go to the supermarket and eat as much food as you want that you think is healthy. You can buy all organic fruits and vegetables and organic products off the shelf. But here's the thing. For organic to survive on a shelf without spoiling within days, has to go through a process. Now, for organic food, this process is, of course, less than the completely unhealthy plastic food you find on store shelves. But there's still a process done to it. And I've spoken to many people over the years that say they eat organic all the time, but they're still chronically ill. Why is this? Well, because the organic food these days, as much healthier as it is, of course, than conventional food raised with pesticides and GMOs, is still not completely healthy enough to prevent illness. That's the problem. Now, maybe it was 100 years ago. You can actually grow your own food, just eat it, and of course, eat it consistently and feel your health improving. I've heard many stories over the years or over the last few decades of people doing this. But the food sold at stores nowadays is just not healthy enough. And people know this. So what do? They buy supplements. But have you ever seen a label on a supplement bottle? It's full of completely artificial chemicals that they like to call vitamins. And then they add artificial probiotics, which prove to damage your gut, all of which weaken your immune system. In other words, they're all immunosuppressants. But when you feel improvement, you think to yourself, oh, these supplements are working or these probiotics are working. But see, anything that weakens your immune system gives you the false result that symptoms have improved. But all it's done is weaken your immune system, which means you have a less reaction. In this case, let's say inflammation in the joints, for example, although every chronic illness starts with inflammation. And it makes you think, oh, I'm feeling better, so I should just continue swallowing these pills. But you have to realize that it's just weakening your immune system, so your body doesn't have a natural immune reaction, which is what inflammation is. It's a defense mechanism. It's supposed to be there to, of course, push out these toxins, push them out. That's what inflammation is for. Inflammation is actually trying to push out these unhealthy cells to create these healthy cells. But if all you have are unhealthy cells, the new cells will still be unhealthy. That's how dangerous consuming artificial chemicals called nutrition is. So how do you find food healthy enough to actually prevent chronic illness? Or in this case, to balance all of your hormones. Well, I'm glad you thought of that. I hope you did anyway. Um, I'm going to show you exactly what food my family eats. We eat it every day, and I had to go through great lengths. Took me years to find this food because they don't sell it anywhere. I can't grow it in my backyard or buy from some farm because now the air is polluted. It falls down onto the organic soil, making it contaminated. I had to take soil samples all across the country to find this food and to test for everything I can possibly imagine and more that is considered a contaminant. And I only found one source. In other words, one source of soil that's healthy enough to grow food that's healthy enough to balance your hormones and make these cells become these cells. You want to absorb all your nutrition, right? And you want all the waste to come out, right? That's what a healthy cell is supposed to do. And this is the only way to prevent chronic illness and, of course, boost your immune system and, of course, balance all of your hormones. Whether you want to balance your fat hormones to lose weight, or you want to balance your progesterone or estrogen so you can conceive, or you want your workouts to be better, you want to have more muscle mass, you want to have better focus, which, of course, requires healthy testosterone. And you can do this by simply eating the food that can balance all of your hormones. So I have put together only the healthiest hormone balancing superfoods in the entire world. Are you ready to see what it looks like? I'll show you right now. Here it is. It's called Hormone Balancer. And I'm going to read the ingredients to you. Organic barley grass powder, organic wheatgrass powder, organic spirulina powder, organic spinach powder, organic broccoli powder, organic alfalfa powder, organic coconut milk powder, which is just coconut water, organic beetroot powder, organic ginger root powder, organic tomato powder, organic dulce leaf powder, organic moringa leaf powder, organic cinnamon powder, organic stevia extract powder. And that's it. It's only food. It's healthier than all the food you could ever eat from any store that you ever buy from. And the food is only going to get worse out there. But I will never change the quality of this food. This food alone has helped thousands of families recover from the most serious ailments out there and start thousands of families too. You'd be so shocked how many people out there are suffering from infertility when all they had to do was balance their hormones. Women experiencing PCOS, fibromyalgia, IBS, Crohn's. What else has inflammation as, of course, the source of their pain? Every digestive disorder, chronic fatigue, of course, joint pain, muscle fatigue, brain fog, headaches, migraines, insomnia, gout, diabetes, heart disease, cancer. All of these diseases are actually symptoms of course, serious hormonal imbalances. And again, like I said at the beginning, I'd be offering you new perspectives. I hope I haven't offended you yet because there's more. So this is for women or females of any age, even newborns, that you want to help boost their immune system, or seniors, of course, boost their immune system. And my wife has been eating this for years. If you go to our website, trulyhealthyme.com, you'll see our story there. And actually, trulyhealthyme.com/blog, and you'll see our story. why I had to formulate this for my family and now others. So this is the hormone balancer. There's another one. This is called testosterone booster. Now this is for obviously the men. I've been eating this myself for years, and this helped my wife and I to start a family. The wife, of course, ate the hormone balancer, and I ate the testosterone booster. Of course, your goal does not have to be to start a family or to have any children, but balancing your testosterone is amazing. The benefits, it would take me all day just to list the benefits myself I've experienced. So what are the ingredients in the testosterone booster? Again, only food. This is not a supplement. The ingredients are organic hemp seed protein, right? We're talking 50% pure protein. Organic beetroot powder, organic cinnamon powder, organic carob powder, organic broccoli powder, and organic cayenne pepper powder. Don't worry, it's not spicy at all. What this does is it kickstarts your testosterone. And I've seen free testosterone double within just a few months. In fact, I guarantee in 90 days, you will double your testosterone. It's just amazing. And of course, both the hormone balancer and the testosterone booster taste very delicious. They've been taste tested by the most junk food loving children and adults alike. And they either like it or loved it. It's a beautiful flavor. And all you do is mix them with water for your breakfast or your lunch or your dinner. And because it's food, it's a meal replacement. That's right. It replaces your meals. So there's no buying food. There's no preparing food. There's no cleaning up food. There's just mixing it in a cup, in a 12-ounce cup of water for any meal of the day, even 2 meals per day. You could technically live on testosterone booster and hormone balancer because it is the healthiest food on earth, literally the healthiest food on earth. And I'm so proud of these two. But guess what? There's one more, which I'm even more proud of, especially these days with the coronavirus around and a slew of other viruses. Everyone needs to balance their hormones. But even more important than that, if there's such a thing, is to boost your immunity. Here it is. Immunity. It is the first 100% organic immune booster. I guarantee it will double your immunity in 90 days or your money back. Oh, man. This is so amazing. This has both the testosterone booster and the hormone balancer in one. This has got to be the most powerful food on earth, plus powerful immune boosting slash hormone balancing superfoods. All ages can eat this. You'll be amazed at all the benefits you will experience. You don't need anything else. You'll never need to buy supplements again. You will never need to buy immune boosters or any of those artificial vitamin C products out there. You can literally live off this. And newborns, all the way to senior citizen. If you're pregnant, even better, because then your child has a wonderful start in life, more than most. And it is so amazing, the taste. And it's at the most, it costs like $6.70 per meal. $6.70, less than $7. I was able to get this down to for you. How much is a fast food meal out there? I think it's more than $6.70. And you can have the healthiest food on earth, balance your hormones, double your immunity in 90 days for, at the most, $6.70 per meal. The more you buy, the cheaper it costs too. I really hope this lasts forever because we desperately need immunity. This will save our lives. We won't have to worry about any viruses out there when your immune system is stronger than viruses, right? Let me say it again. When your immune system and your hormones are balanced and they're stronger than viruses, what is there to worry about? We need to eat this every single day. This will save our lives. I mean, obviously, the healthier you eat, the healthier you become. So wouldn't the healthiest food on earth make you the healthiest you could possibly be? That's what this means. And it's cheaper than anything out there, cheaper than most supplements that are artificial. And it's cheaper than junk food, which are useless. Obviously don't make you healthy. All you have to do is go to trulyhealthyme.com and you'll see the products there. But let me share something very personal with you, if I may. Over the last 30 years or so that I've been teaching families how to eat healthier, there's one thing that I've noticed, and that is people assume that you have to have quantity. In other words, when you see a label that says 1,000 milligrams, or you see a label that says 10,000 milligrams, most people, their first thought is, great, I'm receiving all this nutrition. But nothing in nature exists in that quantity. So it does exist in a laboratory, right? It could be synthesized. Well, absolutely. You can call it 100,000 milligrams, a billion milligrams. Fine, sure. You can synthesize anything you want. But it's not real. It's not food. Food is the only way to heal your body. It's the only way to balance your hormones and boost your immunity. No pill on earth can replace food. No drug on earth can replace food. No surgery. No alternative treatment. Nothing out there can replace food. Do you know why? Because you are organic. You're not artificial. You're not synthetic. At least I hope not. No, of course you're not. You have to eat what your body is made of. This is not rocket science. A 5-year-old can understand this. And my boy that I'm sure you just saw for a moment there, he is 7 now, but he understood this when he was 4. You don't have to be a scientist to understand how food works, but you do have to fight for food. And that's what I did too. I fought for food, and I found the food healthy enough that can heal you and balance your hormones and boost your immunity. I'm the only one that sells it. No one else online sells food like this. You type in how to prevent or cure or stop or reverse anything, and the first 50 pages are filled with hundreds of links that lead to more artificial pills or drugs or artificial treatments, none of which can ever reverse the cause of anything, especially not help your body at a cellular level. They're all designed to suppress and oppress and weaken your immune system, which tricks you into thinking it's helping you because you feel less symptoms. But then after it stops working, you move on to the next product and the next product and the next product and the next product. That's how it works. That's why they're able to afford all of the ads online. because they could buy the ads from the money from tricking people into buying the products that don't work. The reason why I can't afford millions of dollars on ads is because I don't get paid from tricking people. I get paid when I actually help you. Will you want to come back if you buy this and it doesn't help you? Obviously not. So I must create food that's healthy enough for you, that brings you back to want to keep eating it, so you keep feeling the benefits. That's what only food can do. I have people eating this food from years ago when I first started. Why would they stop eating it? No one wants to stop being healthy. So of course we keep eating it. That's what we do. And that's what this food can do for you. It can stop you from having to waste your time, waste your money, and ruin your health on products that don't work because they're not real food. It has to be real food because you're real. It has to be organic because you're organic. And it has to be raw because, yes, you're raw. This is the criteria to achieve health. And this is what science dictates. I'm only the messenger. I didn't make any of this up. You can only discover truth. You can't create it. And I hope you receive this message well, because it's the difference between living longer and stronger or living shorter and weaker. So please go to, I'll type it here in the box for you, Truly healthyme.com, okay? It's right here, trulyhealthyme.com. I can't type today, sorry. All right, so there you go. I sent it to the chat box. And I hope to see you there. Now, I promised that I would give you a free gift at the end, and I'm ready to give it to you right now. It's trulyhealthyme.com/free best seller. trulyhealthyme.com/free best seller. Go there right now, and I'm going to give you my bestseller, over 100,000 readers worldwide, and I'm going to give it to you for free right now. Again, trulyhealthyme.com/free best seller. Okay? And I will see you there. I hope to talk to you very soon.